Liz Coley, and welcome back to Undercover Reading. Today we are finishing The Captain's Kid. Chapter 9, final part, and an epilogue. All day long, the 4 shuttles had been flying up and down, bringing loads of colonists to the ship. Hub D bustled as families moved into the cabins. I had organized the space brats into a greeting committee to meet each load of 40 people as they arrived. The kids introduced themselves, helped carry luggage, and pointed out the important areas of Hub B. According to my strict instructions, they were especially nice to the nervous children who were being tossed into a very strange new environment. Anyone who looks at them weird or makes an inappropriate comment will answer to me, I warned them. If you start feeling uncomfortable, just look into their eyes and you'll see a bunch of scared kids. It's up to us to make them feel welcome. The empty octants of the cargo hold on Hub E were rapidly filling with tools, heavy equipment, furniture, and household goods. Esperanza's fields and orchards had been stripped over the past weeks, and Mr. Ciravolo had supervised a work group of 20 to preserve the small but precious harvest and place it into storage as well. Khan's mother, Mrs. Liu, had dedicated one of the 4 greenhouses to propagating cuttings from the fruit and nut trees to plant on New Hope. The freezers were filled with the vital seeds that would start their next round of crops and frozen insect eggs to renew their main protein supply. Strawberries, rhubarb, and asparagus had been carefully transplanted to the greenhouse racks. Tiny, hard potatoes had been lifted from the ground and put into cold storage. The beehives had been boxed and the honeybees chilled into hibernation. Sometimes I stood back from it all and watched in amazement. We did this, I thought. The day Masuna handed me a rolled copy of the Sequayuno's new constitution was one of my proudest. Entitled On the Rights and Responsibilities of the Conservators of New Hope, it was a model document for any group entrusted with the care and keeping of a planet, a preservation. I greeted the last shuttle load for the day, exhausted but happy. Tomorrow would be just as busy, and then the Reliable would make ready to break orbit and head out. Come on, Karthik. I clapped a hand on his shoulder. There's just one more thing we have to take care of. Ah, yes, Karthik answered. Down to the farm. We bent over a cage where a single guinea pig was resting, fat and content. I scratched its nose and it squeaked happily. Still doing fine, said the farm tech coming up behind us. He's lived on those native straw hats for 3 weeks, and he's healthy as can be. I'd say they're good to go. Karthik and I shared a moment of pure satisfaction. You hear that, guys? I called to the room. Pack your bags! The guinea pigs greeted my announcement with whistles of hope and joy. And now the epilogue. 20 years later. 5-year-old Gordy Webb pressed his nose against the shuttle window. Daddy, look, we're landing on the houses. His dad chuckled. I think we'll miss the houses. See the clear spot over there? That's where the pilot's aiming. The well-trained pilot missed the houses and brought the shuttle to a soft landing in the clearing. Hold my hand, sweetie, Gordy's mother said. Let Daddy get off first. An old woman, moving at unexpected speed, climbed the boarding ramp as soon as it touched the ground. She embraced Gordy's dad with a happy cry. Look at you, Brandon! You're 5 years early, and it's a good thing with how decrepit I'm getting. He laughed and gave her a squeeze. Masuna, I hope I'm just as decrepit as you when I'm your age. He put an arm around her as they walked down the ramp and around to the cargo door. From the air, the community sure looks like it's thriving. We are opening our 3rd school, she said. Would you believe it? Gordy watched his dad open the cargo hatch and remove a large box on an auto dolly. I had to come and install this myself. The lady's eyes shined. What a day! What a wonderful day! Full of wonders, I agree. He motioned for Gordy to come closer to the strange lady. Gordy, this is my very dear friend, Masuna. Gordy wrinkled his nose and squinted. Wow, she's pretty old. He studied the colorful crate his dad was steering ahead of him and whispered loudly. What's in the box, Daddy? Is it a birthday present for her? His dad ruffled his hair. Yeah, it is, Flash. It's kind of like a planet-to-planet comm. Gordy saw a smile on the strange lady's face. Oh, is that what she wanted? Gordy's mother squeezed his hand and winked at his dad. I sure hope so. We came a very long way to deliver it. That is the end of the story. Thank you for sticking with me for 50 episodes. I hope you enjoyed it.